Hi everyone, today I want to show you how to fill in the top and bottom rows of your ripple blanket to straighten off the edges ready for working the border. You don't have to straighten off the edges if you prefer to keep the ripple intact for your border, but this just shows you how in case you're like me and you prefer to have a rectangular or a square blanket. If you don't already know how to do the ripple stitch, I do have a tutorial that I'll link up in the top corner that you can go and take a look at now, but for those of you that know how, grab your blanket, grab your hook and let's get cracking. So I'm going to start by showing you how to fill in the top row, and then I'll move in and show you how to fill in the bottom row. You can use whatever colour you like for filling in these rows, but I'm going to be using the same colour that I will use for whatever edge I put onto this blanket. You want to carry on working with the same size hook that you've worked the rest of the project in. You don't need to size down at all, which in this case for me is a 4mm hook. And you want to pop your hook into the first stitch of the row. For this tutorial I'm going to be using all American terms, so if you're used to using UK terms I've popped a conversion chart link in the description below. So you want to chain one after you pull up a loop and then go back into the stitch and do a single crochet. The chain one that you worked does not count as a stitch. Then you want to pop a single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So you've got a total of 3 single crochets. Then into the next 2 stitches you want to pop a half double crochet into each of those 2 stitches. And then into each of the next 4 stitches you want to pop a double crochet. So that's 1 double crochet into the next 4 stitches. Then into each of the next 2 stitches you want to pop a half double crochet. And then into each of the next 3 stitches you want to pop a single crochet. And that is our repeat. So I'll walk you through it again, because you just do this however wide your blanket is, you keep repeating this same repeat. So 3 single crochet, 2 half double crochet, 4 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, and then 3 single crochet to take you back to the top of your ripple hump. So we're using different size stitches to fill in the peaks and troughs of this blanket to make the edge nice and straight. Just one more time. 3 single crochet, 2 half double crochet, 4 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, and 3 single crochet. When you reach the end of your row, your last single crochet is worked into the top of the turning chain from the main part of your blanket. I like to go through both loops, but if you normally go through one, that's fine too. And there you can see we have straightened off our edge nicely. You don't have to worry if it looks a little bit wonky. Once you add in the edge, then that completely straightens itself out. Then you want to break your yarn and pull the tail through, and then sew in your tail however you prefer to do that. Now the bottom edge is worked in pretty much the same way, but obviously we are starting with a dip rather than a peak, so we have to work our stitches slightly differently. I've worked into 2 loops when I've worked my stitches, so I only have 1 loop at the bottom here to work into, but you may have 2. It depends on how you work into your starting chain. So again, you want to join your yarn onto the right hand side of your blanket. You want to pull up a loop and chain 2. I don't count this as a stitch. You can count it as a stitch if you prefer, but I find it looks just a little bit better filled in if you go back into the same stitch and work another double crochet. Then into the next stitch you want to work a double crochet. That's 2. Then you want to work 2 half double crochet, and then 6 single crochet. Then 2 half double crochet, and 2 double crochet. And that is our repeat for the bottom row. So just to repeat that, 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 6 single crochet, two half double crochet, 2 double crochet, one final time, 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 6 single crochet, 2 half double crochet, and 2 final double crochet. Then you can break your yarn and pull through. And there you can see that we have straightened off the bottom and top rows, and now our blanket is all ready to add an edge. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll hopefully see you for another tutorial again soon. Bye!